All right, we're just about ready to get going here. We have the composition set up, very simple. We're going to play around with the composition a little bit, but this is going to be the first trial case to do this, and then maybe we'll start adding on to it. But concept, we're going to illuminate the glass ball and then the background, and then see what else needs to actually get going. We'll see what else needs to happen. So as you guys can see, it's going to be a straight on shot with the camera, and we're going to illuminate it this way. We'll get going. Let's shut off the lights and get the camera ready. Okay, so we are going to set the camera light sensitivity all the way down and ISO all the way down to 32. Light trail is our setting. We need to dim the lights, and we will get started. Now we start the camera. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to highlight the glass ball. We're going to stick this little pin light behind it. We're going to do little rotations, just little rotations. We're going to ease into it. We're going to ease into this a little bit rounder, a little bit more, and then we're going to go do a check. That was probably about 2 seconds into it, and you could see, yeah, you can see the ball came into light. It's kind of cool. Now let's hit the background real quick. We're going to stand right behind the ball and do a circular rotation and kind of make the brightest part right behind the ball and a gradations as we get further out. Let's see how this looks. Yep, and that messed it up. Check that out, guys. Let's see if we can fix that. I'm not so sold on this. And let's just keep going here. Let's see what we can make out of it. This will be a test run. We'll do this from over here. It's going to be one here. It's very strange. Okay, a little bit less. This part. I'm going to do a sweeping look. Sweeping down. See if we can get that backdrop. That backdrop is always just seems to be the toughest. Let's do it some more. Get intense. Get up here closer to the wall, closer to your subject. The more reflective you get, and the brighter it reflects off, and the brighter the exposure. Let's do this. What do we have? A little bit. That's kind of interesting. We're going to do a little bit more over this way. Okay, I think that should be good. And let's go to the table and the vase. Yeah, we got a little, it's kind of weird. Down below we have a little bit of lens flare on the body of the camera, but that's fine. Let's highlight this. See if we can get this illuminated. That should probably be about it. Very simple exposure. Very simple. I'm gonna hit this, and yeah. Okay, kind of a stormy look. Yeah, let's save that piece. Let's try another one. Make sure we're good. All right, our settings are set. Let's do the background first. That is always the tough one. see what we get. So what we end up attaining, maybe we just need that. Well, we got to start it. That's the problem. All right, now we're starting that exposure. I'm trying to aim it right around the ball area. Kind of expand it out. There we go. A little bit more drama in this one, the background. Just kind of keep it just a little bit more of this. Not going to do very much. And we'll fill it in a sec, hopefully. Okay, that's good enough. We can fill in the sides. Now we're going to go behind the ball directly and make little circles to illuminate this ball. Let's see what we have. Going round and round with this. I think that should probably be pretty good. Yeah, there we go. We can always touch that up. We can always touch that up a little bit more once we get everything. Go back, front, back, all that jazz. And let us get really close to this. Try to eliminate getting too much on the table. Let's see what happens. There we go. It's coming through. And I'm going to try to eliminate getting too much light on the table. We'll see how that looks. Okay. Kind of cool. We're going to lighten it up even more. Keep going on this. Let's see what happens. There's light bouncing everywhere, folks. It's kind of interesting. And let's just throw this around. Okay, next I'm going to try just a little bit on the table to expose it. Not too much. I kind of want an even exposure. Just lighten it up a bit, coming from the right side to the left. All right, getting closer, folks. Getting closer. Trial and error, trial and error. Nothing looks exactly the same. All right. That being said, we're getting a better exposure. I'm going to fill this in a little bit more. Just kind of want to even it out. And I'm going to concentrate on the back wall as well. And yeah, I'm just going to hit that right side wall just a little bit. A little bit better. There. Come on. Just lighten it up just a little bit more. Still keep that mystery in there. Okay, the left side looks pretty good, or right side looks pretty good. Left side maybe just a tad. And then we're going to do some colorization at some point. We're going to bring this into Photoshop, make it a little bit more saturated. Give it a little bit more creamy look. And we're going to play around. Okay, that is good. I'm going to save that one. Let's move on to a second composition. I want some other things in this. I want maybe some other elements. I'm going to play around a little bit. Okay, that looks good. And yeah, here we go. So that one looks good. We're going to try another one. We're going to do the same exposure, except we're going to put a couple different glass balls down. Let's try this. We're gonna experiment, guys. I do not know what this is gonna look like. This is all ad hoc. It's so dark in here I can hardly see. And let's put the other one over here. All right. So we have this image saved off so we can add to it. I'm gonna restart the capture. Now I'm gonna illuminate or lighten up these little glass balls just to see what happens. Not sure what will happen. That one there. And this one here. Let's see what it looks like. That's kind of interesting, but I'm not sure I'm liking it. This is the thing, you just kind of keep playing, restart, keep playing. And it's probably really exposed now. Huh. Okay. Yeah, let's keep at it. I'm just going to push a little bit more on this. And I think we're done with this part. I think we're done with the second exposure. Oh, we knocked it. Look at this. That one's done. Let's do this one. That's what happens, guys. I wonder what happened with the exposure. Okay, let's save this as well. And save. Yeah, let's go to the final image and we'll leave it at that. Thanks a lot, guys. See you next week.